What if I told you that one of the biggest reasons people with mental health illness suffer in silence is not because they are weak, but because they are afraid of being judged? Millions of people around the world struggle with anxiety, stress, or depression. Yet, most of them keep it hidden. One example is the heartbreaking story of Jungkook, the lead vocalist of the K-pop group ℍ𝕖𝕝𝕝𝕠, who lost his life due to suicide in 2017 after silently battling depression. In his final notes, he wrote, "The depression that slowly devoured me has finally consumed me." His story reminds us that mental health problems doesn't just hurt, it silences. Good morning, everyone. My name is Carlin from ℍ𝕖𝕝𝕝𝕠 𝔼𝕪𝕠 and today I want to talk to you about a speech titled Breaking the Stigma, Building the Strength, to learn more about how understanding and openness toward mental health can make us stronger as individuals and as a community. First of all, what is stigma? Stigma is a negative label or judgment that people attach to someone because of a certain condition, behavior, or difference. In the case of mental health, stigma creates the false belief that when they say they are struggling inside, they will be treated as crazy, judged, or misunderstood. It's the voice that says, "Don't talk about it, or you'll be judged if people know." And this is the kind of silence that makes the problem grow. According to the World Health Organization, 1 in 4 people will experience a mental disorder. Yet, more than half never seek help because of that stigma. In Indonesia alone, over 50 million people suffer from depression, but only a small number receive treatment. Many still believe that struggling means failure, when in truth, acknowledging your pain is an act of courage. Real strength is not pretending to be fine. It's the bravery to say what you truly feel without thinking what others would think about you. And the truth is, change is possible. In countries like New Zealand and Canada, schools and workplaces encourage open conversations about mental health. They provide counseling, teach emotional awareness, and remind people that asking for help is not a weakness, it's wisdom. Because when mental health becomes a part of the conversation, people grow stronger, more connected, and more compassionate. That is what building the strength truly means, creating a world where no one has to suffer alone. So, how can we start breaking that stigma? Well, first, we have to listen without judgment. When someone opens up, don't tell them to just get over it. Instead, say, "I'm here for you." Sometimes, being heard is already enough to keep someone going. Second, speak up. Share your story. No matter how small or how big it is, you'll never know whose life it might touch. Third, create a safe environment. Schools, families, and friendship, make it normal to talk about feelings without a fear of shame or disgust. Because a strong community is not the one that hides pain, it's the one that heals together. As the psychologist Carl Jung once said, "I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become." Breaking the stigma allows us to choose growth over silence and strength over shame. So, I'll leave you with this. Do we want a world where people hide behind fake smiles, or one where we lift each other up with understanding and care? The stigma around mental health survives in silence, but it ends when we choose to speak up, when we reach out, and when we build strength to heal together. Remember, when we break the stigma, we build the strength to build a much better world for all of us. Speak up, break the stigma, and heal together starting today. I thank you for the attention and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!